Good morning, Dave in Kentucky. How are you all doing today? Well, after almost this past week spending in a hotel, it's nice to be back in the shave den. I have some coffee, and if you saw in the thumbnail, I got some Cracker Jacks. I mean, who enjoyed Cracker Jacks back in the day? I saw Matthew Lawrence's video, and sorry, trying to open it. I want me some Cracker Jacks. A little early in the morning on Saturday here. Anyway, I saw his video and I thought, man, I remember eating. I put away some Cracker Jacks when I was younger. So anyway, Breakfast of Champions. Anyway, he was using this soap from Yulay. Jax Shave Dad Goodies collaboration, I guess. He worked with them with the scent. Anyway, and if you saw his, you saw that they even made it mimic and look like Cracker Jacks. What's the scent? Does it smell just like Cracker Jacks? No, not to me. Very heavy on the caramel. Has the caramel, a little bit of saltiness and stuff in there, peanut, but it's just heavy on the caramel to me. Still enjoyable, and I'm glad it took me back to that day. My grandmother always had some Cracker Jacks for me when I show up. Didn't know what to pair that with for aftershave, so I'm going to go with Ethos Unscented. Custom brush from a member on another forum. Jason, hope you're doing well. Not on that forum anymore, but and I'm not sure what kind of wood this is, but it's a beautiful wood, and the voids were filled with like a back resin of some sort. Anyway, it's got a nice soft cashmere knot in it because I don't want to kill off the Cracker Jacks. Shave today is going to be a Schick. Remember the Apollo razor that went up, and it was a Gillette version. Here's the Schick version. It's a band razor. Here's the thing. It's been a while since I've used this, so I'm going to go ahead and advance it. I can read the thing. Doesn't say. Pretty sure it goes this way to advance it. Or not. Yeah, it goes that way. Come on. Okay, I went past the one I should have, but where are we going here? There. Went too far, but anyway, we're on number 3 now. We were on 1. So basically it's a band of a blade in here, and it just pulls it through if you've not seen it before. And I forget how many shaves you have on it, and you just replace this white cartridge by pulling this lever down here, and it pops that out, and you can put a new one in. So that's what we're going to use. Let's go ahead and get some soap lathering here. Wash down the caramel popcorn residue. We're going to load right from the tub. If you're like me, who watched Matthews, you were kind of wondering, what was it like loading it? Well, I think he scoops. So we're going to go ahead, let you see what it looks like. Yes, it is all soap. I've never used Yulay before, so get a little more water on the bristles. And so I'm unfamiliar with the soap base, but it seems to be whipping up good. have it. All right, I'm going to rinse that out. I don't think there's any getting the proto lather out. Let me dry it. I'm going to kind of try to maintain the look of it a little bit, so I'll set that aside. Wet the face. So how's everybody doing? Hopefully you're having good shaves. Did you enjoy Cracker Jacks back in the day, or maybe you're a different generation? What was your go-to snack? What do you remember from Grandma's house? So I know we always hear about the Gillette band razor for the Apollo mission. I'm not sure what Schick's involvement was in with it, or if it was at all. And here we go with the shave. This one you kind of hold it a different angle. I do have a Gillette one as well, and I've shaved with that one as well as this one. And like I said, it had been a while, but in my memory the Schick was a much better shave. They both shave good, but I get a better one from the Schick if I remember correctly. It didn't last on the market long. I don't know what the reason for that is. Probably they couldn't make enough money off them. Whether it was how long the blades lasted. Maybe it was the worry about all the plastic involved with it, or production situation. So the soap itself, it's a good lather. I wouldn't call this a upper tier artisan soap or something, but it's a good base. Certainly slick enough. And it's a base that clearly affords them to produce a number of scents quickly and do some of these kind of unusual scents. I say that because along with it came a sample. Took forever to ship, you know, but when it did come, and I ordered as soon as I saw Matthew, so it wasn't when, you know, they were available. It wasn't they were waiting for it to produce more. just slow to ship. But it did come with a sample of I assume, aftershave lotion. I passed it on to my wife, Citrus Blast. Smelled like a scent she would enjoy when she shaves her legs. So, and it also came with a little dollop of a soap sample, which was baklava. My brother Tim makes some amazing baklava, so I was heading off on a tangent there, but their base obviously is one that they can produce quickly and get various scents they can play with. Do these collaborations with others. So that's good. Like I said, very slick. But it is heavy on the caramel. I wish it had a little more of the saltiness, the peanut note. But how could you go wrong with the artwork? Just the artistic look of the soap in the tub. Hats off to them for that. And there is a prize in there. I need to pull that out. Let me get a rinse. I'll throw a couple dad jokes out there. You know, people with photographic memories, are they born with that, or does it have to develop? I'm just curious, you know. Why does Snoop Dogg always carry an umbrella? Faux drizzle. Yeah, faux drizzle, my shizzle. Alrighty. Hit this with the splash. I gotta start using my allergy mist. I should have got ahead of it as things are hitting. Help me out with that. Anyway, so there you have it. And you're waiting to see the prize. I almost forgot. So it's stuck on there. Obviously mine, maybe that's what's holding it. No, it was glued there. So let me close that up. Fold and tear here. So let's do that. Fold it. Tear it. I noticed the box of Cracker Jacks. It's some sort of game. Go online, use this code, yada yada yada. So I'm not going to do like any of that. Alright, so what was poking through here? Looks like it was some sort of a spinner, top or whatever. Spin thingamajiggy. And a sticker. So there you go. There's my prize. But the gift was a good shave. Anyway. Yeah, feels good. Anyway, very good. Thanks for joining me with Shave. Thank you for the new subscribers. Appreciate you all. You know what? Hold on one second.